quick, drop a like in this video in the next 5 seconds if you want to be the richest Fortnite player in Fortnite history. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck as I'm now gifting you our old subscribers every day, so make sure to hit the big red button and also let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID so I can send you your free gift. And if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.7 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop if you buy anything or gift anybody else, and let me know in the comments down below if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 has yet again been delayed by Epic Games for the second time this season, initially set to end on April 30th, extended then by a whole month or more until June 4th, and now a final week of extension from June 4th to June 11th as mentioned in their extension article, and also shown now on the in-game Battle Pass timer or set end date itself. With the delay of this season for the first time ever in Fortnite history also, this has hindered the date of which the live event occurs on, considering it's such a large contribution factor toward how the next season starts, or ultimately makes sense of how the next season theme comes to be, which obviously then is reflected through not only the Battle Pass HQ that we're going to be seeing newly revamped in Chapter 2 Season 3, but the Battle Pass rewards that we can either earn or buy as a whole. In today's video, we're not only going to be welcoming you guys to Chapter 2 Season 3's Battle Pass and literally showing you what this will officially look like in-game, but in order to do that we obviously need to then explain how the live event is going to occur, what's going to be happening in it, and even some early screenshots of its aftermath, and then finally how the development of these last days in this particular season lead into the natural disaster we're going to be seeing officially confirm the theme of Chapter 2 Season 3 in the next cinematic trailer. So make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, because all of this is going to be mentioned in as quick of time as possible, and trust me, you guys won't want to miss a second of this, not just because of the sole fact this Battle Pass looks very interesting that we're going to be showcasing, but this will also prepare you for the Doomsday live event when it occurs, and how you can ultimately get the best possible view, as you'll actually know what's going to be happening before it unfolds, so you know where to look. Quickly before we move any further into the video, I'd just like to remind you guys that if we can hit 50,000 item shop supporters using code FriendlyMachine before the release of Season 3, I'm going to be doing a huge 100 Battle Pass gifting spree to my subscribers, so make sure to enter the code now, because if we hit 50,000 item shop supporters, you're 100 times more likely to have the Season 3 Battle Pass gifted personally off me. Now with all of that out of the way, the first thing to mention is the fact in our lobby screen, obviously considering the Doomsday live event has been pushed back, this timer has been extended as it initially got into its final 48-hour stage. If we also go into Midas's quarters, you will now see that despite obviously 6 days remaining on the timer, the Doomsday device literally looks like it can't contain the energy inside it for much longer, and this ball of energy that's growing more so, that's spurting out the energy waves, is soon going to consume the whole sphere of the Doomsday device itself. Here is an ulterior view of the device in its final stage that Hypex managed to pull into the game early, so shout out to him, but honestly this looks absolutely insane, and as you guys may or may not know, this is going to be pulled up into the agency as this Battle Pass HQ resides below it, as confirmed now from Spadicy pulling into the game early the official countdown timer in-game 24 or 48 hours before this occurs, and as you can see, it's emitted directly above this opening in the agency roof. Perhaps the Doomsday device itself will be sat in this water with cables obviously surging power into it that will newly appear, despite obviously surging power into it now in this Battle Pass HQ or Midas's quarters. And upon this event occurring, it's pretty obvious, as we've had so many hints of a Fortnite flood occurring, that either the aftermath slowly developed in the final days, or the end result in-game there and then of the Doomsday event will be this Fortnite flood in mention. Again, thanks to Hypex and Klein Mike, we have an idea of what this flood may look like in-game, as water arises from obviously the weather being changed drastically in a sudden moment at the hands of Midas, obviously activating then the Doomsday device to perform its fulfilling purpose. If it wasn't already obvious, not only is a flooded theme going to be the forefront of the next season with several POIs or named locations directly affected, if not the entire map, but also because of this and the water level rising, underwater is definitely going to be a large factor portrayed in the next season, if not more so than the flood itself. Because of this, due to leaks and many other teasers pointing toward this underwater theme of the next season, before we showcase the Season 3 Battle Pass and all of its underwater theme, design or rewards contained within it, you guys need to know this one thing: the live event has been extended ultimately, and we know this to be true based off the traits of prior live events then linked to the cinematic trailer after it in the next upcoming days when that live event in mention unfolds. For instance, Season 9 right here, when the live event occurs, despite everybody's focus being on the Polar Peak monster being slain, there was an ulterior purpose of this happening with the Nexus Orb pulled out of the vault, so it could then be left above it destabilising in the final days more so of the season, to the point then when Season X rolled around, it exploded in that cinematic trailer due to the destabilisation not being able to be contained much longer above the Earth's crust. This is exactly what we're going to be seeing here for the Doomsday live event. Whatever happens, there's going to be small developments, more so in these final 5 days until June 11th from June 6th, when the live event in mentioned Doomsday is going to be occurring in Chapter 2 Season 2. And with that said, without any further ado now, I'm going to be showcasing the first 50 tier stages of what Trimix made a Season 3 Battle Pass based around this underwater theme, and obviously after that we're then going to be going over some more information, so make sure you're sticking around for the full thing so that you don't miss any of this to make sense of what I'm going to be showing. And then of course the final 50 level stages and rewards, even the max level reward like Midas in Chapter 2 Season 2 but for Season 3, which honestly looks absolutely insane and you guys definitely won't want to miss. And with that said, now let's take a look at these first 50 levels and rewards. Now before we showcase the final 50 levels and rewards, including the maxed out Season 3 Battle Pass, level 100 character or skin, we need to go over a few pieces of information regarding the Battle Pass itself for this next upcoming season. Obviously this is a concept, but it looks really realistic and cool, and you guys definitely won't want to miss out, especially on these final 50 rewards now, as they're more cool looking than the first 50. But this is typically on screen all the types of items and quantity that we see contained in a battle pass. The new type of item that I've mentioned at the bottom of this list is actually confirmed to be not only a customizable feature like Maya in Chapter 2 Season 3, but instead of a character, it's a customizable umbrella. Here is a concept that Merle made of what this may look like upon actually going to customize the umbrella itself, and what we'll be able to customize and apply to it to make it our own unique variant. And of course the battle pass in itself will cost 950 V-Bucks, it will be able to be gifted to other players, and most importantly, as you can see in the thumbnail, we'll be able to buy a battle bundle, being a better version or deal if we're going to perhaps buy a lot of levels or tiers, whatever you want to call them, for 2,800 V-Bucks. Now with that mentioned, let's roll the final 50 levels and rewards, and trust me, these are absolutely insane. How insane was that showcase, and thank you to Trimix for obviously allowing me to use this, who will be linked in the video description down below if you want to check out his social media platforms. If you enjoyed this video however, or learned something new in regards to what's upcoming next for the Doomsday Event or the Season 3 Battle Pass, slap a like in the video down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and turn on all notifications, as a lot of you will be subscribed but won't have that all notifications bell ticked, so that you never miss any future uploads and obviously can get access to them or notified as soon as they're uploaded. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, stay safe, and as always, peace.